If you're an interior designer with a strong portfolio but inconsistent leads, I'm going to be blunt. It's not because you're not good enough, it's because your offer and your marketing make you look interchangeable, and that kills premium pricing. Today I'm going to show you how to fix your offer and lead magnet so you can attract fewer but higher value clients without working more or posting like an influencer. Most designers market the same way. They say bespoke, attention to detail, elevated, timeless, and it's all true. But here's the problem. The client hears that from everyone. So even if your work is objectively better, the market doesn't feel the difference. And when clients can't clearly see the difference, they compare you on the worst things. Price, availability, and who replies fastest. That's why you get, can you just do one room? Can you match his Pinterest board? Why is your fee so high? We're getting a few quotes. This is what it means to be commoditized. Your value becomes invisible. See, what is meant by a commodity? A commodity is something that is seen as interchangeable with other options. It doesn't really matter who I choose, they're basically the same. When something becomes a commodity, the only meaningful difference left is usually price, availability, or location. A simple example, petrol is commodity, or gas if you're American. You don't care which refinery made it, you go to the cheapest or closest station. What is interior design? If a client sees 3 designs and thinks they all have nice portfolios and they all say bespoke, they all promise quality, they all do mood boards and sourcing, then from the client's perspective, you're a commodity, you're the same. So what happens? They turn to comparing fees, turnaround time, who they like more, who seems less risky, and suddenly you're competing on price instead of value. If you want premium clients consistently, you need to win on at least one of these 3 value factors: speed, risk reduction, ease. You don't need all 3, but you must dominate at least one, because premium clients pay for time, certainty, and relief. And most interior design marketing never touches those. It stays stuck on aesthetics, and aesthetics alone is not a strategy. Speed. Most interior design projects drag, not because designers are lazy, but because the process isn't packaged for momentum. You know this pain. Long sourcing cycles, endless decision loops, clients disappearing mid-project, contractor schedule shifting, and revision rounds that spiral. So here's the positioning question. What would it take to deliver the client's outcome in 1/3 of the time? Because speed is luxury. Not speed isn't rushed. Speed is indecisive, structured, professionally led. Imagine a client hearing full transformation plan delivered in 14 days, or contractor ready pack in 30 days, and that's a premium advantage. Here's where most designers sabotage themselves. They say, we can't do that, or that's not how design works. But premium pricing comes from doing what other people can't or won't. So don't reject it, answer it. What would it take to deliver in 1/3 the time? Would you need a tighter onboarding, decision bundling, pre-built mood board systems, supplier shortlists, a vetted contractor bench, fewer revision loops with clearer guardrails? And then comes the most important part. You don't absorb that cost. You price it as a premium feature because you're no longer selling design, you're selling speed and certainty. Now risk. Interior design is emotionally risky, especially for high-end clients. And here's what designers miss. Even wealthy clients are not scared of spending money. They're scared of wasting it. Their real fears sound like, what if I hate it once it's done? What if I feel embarrassed by the result? What if it doesn't look like the render? What if the contractor screws it up and it becomes a nightmare? What if this drags on for 9 months and I resent the whole house? And when the fear is present, the client becomes controlling, indecisive, and price sensitive. Not because they're difficult, because they feel unprotected. Premium offers reduce risk. This is how you stop getting clients who micromanage you and drain your creative energy. Examples? Budget protection promise. Fixed fee, clear scope, no surprise add-ons. A revision structure. A guarantee that they'll feel confident before purchasing begins. Contractor assurance. Vetted, insured, managed. Procurement protection. You handle orders, damages, late shipments, and claims. Installation day protection. White glove install with accountability. When you reverse risk, something crazy happens. You don't have to justify premium fees because you're not asking them to trust your taste. You're offering certainty. Take a look at this and ask yourself, would your customers prefer to be managing the budget and dealing with contractor chaos? Or would they prefer just to come home to a reveal that where their dream home lives? Now ease. Ease is the most underused luxury lever in interior design, and it directly connects to your biggest desire. Scale revenue without increasing workload. Because ease isn't about doing more work, it's about packaging the experience so the client feels like finally, someone is handling this. High-end clients aren't just paying for a beautiful space, they're paying to stop thinking about it. And if your process feels unclear, messy, reactive, or DM me and we'll figure it out, you'll attract misaligned clients. Here's what ease looks like as a premium offer. A client portal where everything lives. Weekly updates at the same time every week. Decisioning bundling. Only 2 curated options, not 20 choices. Done for you procurement plus delivery tracking. Contractor coordination handled for them. And a white glove installation day where they walk back into a reveal. This is how you attract clients who trust your vision, because you're not asking them to become the project manager. You're removing mental load. And ease is what creates premium pricing even when the design style is similar. Take a look at this. It doesn't just apply to interior design. Now, we know there's cheap hotels and we know there's luxury hotels. The cheap hotel, you can fly all the way from a different country and have to carry your heavy bags upstairs after just traveling on a 12-hour flight, after getting on a sweaty tram. Whereas the luxury place, they have someone who opens the door, someone who takes your car, someone who takes your luggage. The whole experience feels seamless. You feel relaxed from the moment you walk in there. Now, if your leads are expensive and inconsistent, here's what you don't do. You don't drop your prices. You don't run 20% off design services like a furniture store. Instead, you wrap your existing premium service in an attraction mechanism. Examples: giveaway, win your money back, dequote pricing, pay less now or more later, buy X, get Y free, price adjusted. This lowers friction without lowering prestige. This is how you create a scalable acquisition system without feeling like you're cheapening your brand. Most designers run ads or post content that basically says, book a consultation. But nobody wakes up thinking, I'd love to book a consultation today. That's why you rely on referrals, because referrals come pre-warmed. But referrals don't scale authority, they keep you as a hidden talent. If you want to become the first choice designer in your market, you need a lead magnet, not a cheap PDF, a prestige building first step. There are 3 types of lead magnets that work beautifully for interior designers. 1. Reveal a problem. 7 expensive mistakes homeowners make after renovating. This builds authority and creates demand. 2. Trial of the solution. This is the strongest for premium, 3-minute layout review, or 5-minute loom critique, or lighting audit. Because you're demonstrating expertise, not claiming it. The third, one step of a multi-step process, a splinter offer. Pull out one piece of your service and make it the entry point. A space plan package for £299, normally £1,500. The goal isn't to sell cheap, it's to create a low friction yes that leads into the full premium service. And this solves the problem of strong demand but weak public visibility, because now your marketing is giving value at scale. If you're underpricing, attracting misaligned clients and relying on referrals, it's not a talent issue, it's positioning and packaging. Premium lead flow comes from a premium offer, win on speed or reverse risk or deliver ease. And then you create a lead magnet that proves value before the big ask. That's how you attract fewer but higher value clients consistently and build a luxury brand with long-term equity. If you want, I can help you build one premium offer angle, one lead magnet, and one conversion pathway that fits your style and doesn't require constant posting. Here is your offer builder to implement. Pause the video, take your time, and get it done.